All right, so you saw, yes, Fatu TV no sumami. Odo Fatu TV no so. Then, where's the casting in Amwa? Upon a semi book Kaini Nano, where Tibiako Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia fi, Aquako, Hagi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Abra. Parliamentarians are more parliament. The minority caucus decided to go to Dr. Bawumia's house now or more congratulating him. Now, Oshoma, all the team are no more Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. They were very warm with your friend say Stephen Amwa. So that is that. So Dr. Bawumia had a photo with him. Wachiano Hageno, my wife also Hageno. That is the spirit of a unity. So if they're able to maintain this, I think that a new patriotic party will be a party to beat in 2024 elections. Okay, so that is that. But another thing be so SC. One of the key members our accompany Japan ne campaign Ura Peter Mewu, former member of parliament at the Mahohoi East constituency, on Wankasa, a former minister for energy and the former minister for land and natural resources. Okay, so Peter Mewu on Facebook and on Facebook let's watch what Peter Mewu said on Facebook. Or say we really behind our flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And together we will win the 2028 general elections. Victory is certain. We are NPP. So on the by this picture about this is a very beautiful picture. Some picture will say a castle baby. In this picture, you can see Dr. Broni Champon, a member of parliament, Edema, people of ABTV, and also a company Japan. Former member of parliament Asen Central also contested and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This picture was taken Ura Broni Champon the hotel Abra almost to the party and all that. So Peter Mewu is telling the whole world, say, no, me not walking in Japan, but your club the unity no should to stand. The unity should stand. So or see we will run behind our flag bearer. Just see a better your flag bearer Nechi. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And together we will win the 2028 general elections. Victory is certain. We are NPP. So we are hoping say Sansema Mokari say any rhetoric. So Peter Mewu, congratulations. You have really done well. You have shown that you are true blue and you want peace. Okay, so that is that. Now, during the elections, elections, during the campaign, Assembly. Now, I wonder why the radio station they are not talking about it. You tell you, all the radio stations are not talking about this issue that I'm about to tell. Let's see, Elvis Dapa, member of parliament, Edema, Ahafo South West constituency. Let's see Honorable Elvis Dapa. Yes, quickly. Yes, okay. All right. All right. So, we Elvis Dapa Mensa. A member of parliament Edema people of Ahafo South West constituency. Now Montia Sema Mebeka say this is a beautiful story. Very beautiful story. Obiani na sumie. There was a time na me wo hosa. Ena papa we see of Fremi. Honorable Elvis Dapa Fremi. And I say Patro Zigani and I say yeah, this is Ziga. Okay, I say okay, open me person who power. Na me do dim komo na me say sir e fa de ba de ho also we do be opportunity I be person me do dim komo na me say sir okay. In fact, when he said that earlier on, I didn't want to go because lawyer Sebe is a very good friend of mine. Lawyer Sebe is very good friend of mine, and the lawyer Sebe also contested this man at our primary level. Our Ahafo South West time and our primaries. One a bit to Frank Kadiama constituency, I'm a member of parliament. So Lawyer Sebe is very good friend of mine. In fact, watch me can take rather a brand new Kente Mamede United Showbiz almost a year now. Now, Elvis Dapa called me again. I didn't want to go, and he called me. It's a Ziga, what the bra, I'm so okay. So, what Chairman on the fee, me Bob baby credit, but I've shashi side or baby baby credit. And I'm here, me call, to be quiet. Men a dim komo no say sit down. When I sat down, they were talking. Or say the reason why he called me, they say, no make I say, Papa will say, men people for accusing me say, or a political prostitute and a political chameleon because of you Dr. Bamudu Bawumia. I compare kwa Japan ho. Ofi a compare kwa Japan ho no wa brand champion. Enti omu hu ni state of mind say imperial say omu hu die o the politics. I said the politics they move you to. Okay. So he said that Ziga, all these things are fine ho. Na me pesa obeka no ho asembone. Mutie ni me pesa obeka no ho asembone already. And it me phone ma cheche ma chiro the reason why I've been crossing carpet. Na me chao. And what catch me say Ono no support Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. Mitie ni yo. O support Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. Ah, when you Dr. Bawumia campaign the man. But our one that there was a time I compare with Japan FM. That's a Canada Japan FM. Our friend was a brother, but who you are very young, usapa. Na a kwanya ofa so utimi ni. I have from the southwest. A kwa okoye adopt my heart for you. Na BBM no me supporto. Mutie you BBM me supporto. That is what I compare with Japan told Elvis Dapa. Okay. And I compare ko right. If you say I have from the southwest one. Our election is very, very serious, especially the northeast and south, because northeast now you lose to that. I have from the southeast no lose to that. Frederick Chapel lost it. And to when say the kakakrebi kobu ya lusu. So it took the might of this guy, the near dinner and what they fight here, or between AJ, NPP for to be GC. So Canada Japan called me to congratulate him. Say a coin of fast one, what me maintain seat because it wasn't easy at all at that time. Okay. And Canada Japan fair no. And then later, also Obon ambassador also were two coin. Canada Japan also were two coin. Now that show the battle, Obon be invited. And then Canada Japan invited this man. It was fair no day no coin say Canada Japan did the birthday. And also Omra and no buy. It almost tell me be cut Canada Japan cake no. And almost fair so honorable. Who now you member of parliament? Who should have would do or wahala or come on do no to for no young that actually never cut cake in Bimai. And now say okay, and no coin. It was coin no could cut cake in and the picture and video everything was captured. Eti ekọ viral and confess we free Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ekọ Canada Japan. Which has me you. And no see there be no Dr. Bawumia. Me be Canada Japan. Canada party me. Why your party ni mapa? Why your penny sim? Why your default? Why finance party? Why poor party no? And to friend me to me cause uncle, me go. And our friends was so did the birthday. Or invite me, I have to go. Because was you trap cake. My brother me make no chest some one ho NPP for no be antiase. Especially when you go to Ashanti region. A home this NPP stronghold. Now the party executives of Ashanti region, they were playing this guy. They were playing this guy because Omo was switching from Dr. Mamudu Bawumia Eko Akompre Kwa Japan. Stop when I make a show. Now this is what happened. A bus and Oko Ashanti region, not even Ashanti region. Baby Bia region constituency Bia. Na Dr. Bawumia ni pano support Dr. Bawumia NP ni support Dr. Bawumia no. Omo ma NP ni lead the campaign there. NP no omo no man lead the campaign. But Abantie when kwa constituency dey no mo person be lead campaign no. E no omo ma job bia onu we e contest here. E ma sa get di third, e ma Dr. A.Serwaah second. E ma Abantie we di first be here parliamentary candidate no. Sa get no mo na lead the campaign provided say omo free say we akodi compare kwachi. Eto omo ma sa get no mo lead that campaign na. That girl will be in the good books of Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. So after the elections, no, then Omuko Prime Minister, Ebia Dr. Bawumia bet me through the support behind that girl against Abantie Wisi. So this guy complained bitterly, said, no, I didn't know what the year I didn't hear campaign. Baby Bekobia, the member of parliament, you know, or the lead the campaign. I didn't think I mean Kwame the drew me so more per se, or being a lead our half on the Southwest. I don't understand it. In fact, it showed me some messages. On pennyphobia, and it didn't come over say they will work on it up to now. Not still, you know, so we realized that look, they didn't like him or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's campaign. And you know, also pass from Dre, then we switched to Brother Champo. We tell you, and we switched to Brother Champo. And to me, the two others say, Ziga, and the Kunti Amako Brother Champo. Honorable Brother Champo has a potential to win, but the way to know better with their winning. And yet, we duty said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That is what he told me. Or say, Brother Champion can win. But the way to say Dr. Bawumia. But we are working to make sure that Brother Champion wins. But listen to me. Or say, Ziga, a compare kwa Japan, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Omo kampunwa, omo nim say, a compare kunim say na, the supporters say they Dr. Bawumia so media no for no or no dapa. Minimum, I will prove to them that in my constituency I'm a political governor. In my constituency, I'm the political Caesar. My constituency, I'm the political king. My constituency, I'm political emperor. I will make sure the Banachamp will cry. Many constituency in Quadi. Mama Banachamp will send your buyer on who say me a strong the constituency. And I was shocked when he said that. I said, this guy cry, why? You don't talk too much. Sada me can't be true. This guy you don't talk too much. So do you think that if I compare how strong lawyer Sebe the constituency or should how strong Adabomone Josia Kosia Dumuni now? Do you think that you can do this? Chairman to support Dr. Bawumia doing operation in your constituency. So how can you win for Brother Champo who just entered into the competition? Brother Champo, I'll be a free so obedient. How can Brother Champo win in your constituency? Yet where a behold, yet two about the year. Yet yeah, but resource next half year. The whole Ghana, baby back open a Brother Champo to win. You could have Brother Champo winning here. And you're going to win constituency. Hey! This is the result. Ha! Yeah, let me stand here. I have for Southwest constituency. Canada, Japan had 48%. 9.68%. Yawase Dutu had 2.42%. Engineer Kwabre Japan had 0.00%. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia had 208. That's a 41.94%. And Dr. Broni Champo had 228, 45.97%. I said, wow. Wow. So this guy was able to override the prowess of Chemawun to me, the prowess of Poliando, the prowess of the secretary, the Andimono no Kumasino. Lawyer Sebe, whoever against this guy, Biano, he was able to make sure that Brother Champion wins. This is a beautiful story, I'm telling you. Beautiful story. Well, see, Brother Champion be on to me winning. But me constituency, the member na William and Confo who say, men are me stronger than Omo holding na. Omo pushing me out in them. So if this guy loses in next primaries, this one to me a man by PCBM, I'll be very surprised and very shocked. Don't find Dr. Lawyer Sebe is very strong there, very, very strong. It's underground. But I'm telling you by fact that what let's see the guy. Let's see the guy again. What this guy has done, I'm telling you, you have really wept. And I dump my heart for you. I respect you today. I said you have really done well, my brother. For what you told me that when we say Brother Champo, I be no one to know me, but I make sure that Brother we know our constituency so that the people will respect you. I'm a someone now say almost sabotage on Dr. Bawumia Bejedi, a compare Kubejedi, Brother Champo Bejedi, no, and the credit you told me that you are very good. Honestly speaking, I don't my heart for this guy. You are really wept. All right, that is that. Thank you very much. You can go to Facebook. So, Mo target man me say me born abasopa, but you should not call me, please. You should not call me again. You re-election because me the more you call me, you baby now you said it. We are there na you can na kwa problem. Because me other phobia. So thank you very much. God bless you. You have really done well. I salute you. Okay. So what are we now? Now, in the next 10 minutes, let's move to this area before we go to the Kumasi project. You see, New Patriotic Party are flag bearer, and they have 11 months, 2 years. 2 years, 11 months to market Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia again to become a president in 2029. Okay. Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia did come marketing that 2024. And now, Professor Larry Gibson has also made us to understand that Obi Bia wa contest be done. They say Obi uncontested here, unless the person uncontested be done or a certain president, like it happened in 2012 when John Mahama beat Nana Akufo-Addo, because John Mahama was a certain president at that time. Me as sworn in Abraham Mills Ewuye. But aside that, Wallace beat Kufuor in 1996 because Wallace had contested in 1992. Kufuor beat Professor Mills in 2000 because Kufuor had contested in 1996. Beat Professor Mills again in 2004. Professor Mills beat Nana Akufo-Addo because Professor Mills had contested 2000 and 2004. And John Mahama beat Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in 2004 because John Mahama had contested in 2012, 2016, 2020, and 2024. So, based on this analogy, it tells you that look, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has already been marketed, and he has 2 years, 11 months to market himself and campaign again. Now, the danger here for National Democratic Congress, they say, unless the party no omo person obi jai the Juma the tour say me kwa president. No starting underground campaign no yes sir. Because maybe the chief executive officer of the party in the person of Fifi Kwete has made us to understand say what person to Frank Kabiano for a Juma tour, and they will elect the flag bearer a year before the election. So Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will be ahead our campaign 1 year 11 months ahead of the flag bearer Bia Obeba our National Democratic Congress. That is what the problem is. Okay, so you say send me power of my Japania, you Japania, but you say a year they are contest. Honorable Rikopoku had already told the whole world that he will contest. Honorable Rikopoku is the only bold person what Babon to say, yeah, you do I will contest because when you say President Mahama and Kubi. Now let's start the journey. Let's see Atoforsen and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Yes, say NDC Fokoyi Atoforsen. Definitely obey facing Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Listen, whether you like it or not, these economic indicators they be America say NDC they are doing well to the extent that sometimes it's one of the say, hey, with you be silently say, hey, it is economy no say a better than NPP for it to be about power. Because the danger here they say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia it is not an engineer Kwabena Japan. I don't want car buy no. When you are compare kwa Japan, no car buy no, but when play role be our economic side. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we are told that he was the head of economic management team. And the head of economic management team, they are not on economy. It is government subcommittee on finance and economics. They run the committee, but Yaya Manakwe say economic management committee, they run the economy. With Ghana Fwajatu, a tonko for team now. Before I had that trouble, now inflation 21.4%, and inflation a drop of 3.8 a BC in the history of this country. Yababa trouble, no food inflation. 21.00, and the food inflation is 6.6. A BC da. What tell you? Yababa trouble, not dollar, and 14.4, 14.7, and the dollar 10.63. ebi sida no ebi sida but any sana NDC for free. Okay, now fuel yatete fuel so yatete kesika so by 15%. Previous fuel you slash it by 16%, and they are attributing all this Adema Ato-Forson, who is the current finance minister. It is a reference say economy ni koko jina siya then the Ghana force okay asumdia Ghana, it is all like before the elections. It is asumdia na Ghana. If this man you see on the way behind it, I'm telling you, say FDC for electing one, and you give Dr. Bawumia a big problem. I'm telling you. Let us don't take nobody NPP don't take this for a joke. Hey, when your TV soon after the analysis, baby, man, I'm the catcher is the reality. It will be very difficult for Dr. Bawumia to beat Ato-Forson. Now, my make us a joke. I dear man say who say Ato-Forson is from Central Region, and then DC are gaining strength our Central Region. Dr. Bawumia weapon they say Ato-Forson contested leader. So maybe Ghanaians will consider that, oh, Ato-Forson Dr. Bawumia wa kwacha mama and also yadi. But you can see the economy and the Bible do not say the NDC forecast say the election 2024 will based on economics. It's your Ato-Forson be majority leader and part is based on economics. Emma obey a majority leader which will dethrone the NDC now, NPP now. Then I think that Dr. Bawumia will have a problem. I'm telling you, Dr. Bawumia will have a problem. Now let's move to another one. Who else? Okay. Said this for Kotuaba Edi Haruna Idrisu. Haruna Idrisu in a street, or a lawyer. And a youth organizer at the National Democratic Congress. Or through no agreement on the communicator, like partially, they became a member of parliament at the Tamale South constituency. Were Minister of Communication, Minister of Empowerment, whatever, Employment, Empowerment, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Today, he's the Minister of Education. Listen, there are some people, who come northern region, the 5 northern regions, no talk about the Dr. Bawumia, because they think only NPP for, only NDC for, but they vote for Dr. Bawumia because they think that Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim, and it is not only northern part of the country, even certain parts. Some people think that Dr. Bawumia is a Muslim. That's why they are voting for him. Okay, they are NDC people, and I say they don't join any political party. So if somebody is an NDC person, let's say officer Islam Mutina Metraba Ediamawa. Today, if MPP Fokoyi, NDC Fokoyi will be a Muslim, the person will despise Dr. Bawumia and vote for him. I'm telling you, because not when Thomas party we see. No mum Bibinti and I'm Thomas party. What is the Bibinti? Bibinti because a religion. It's the number 2 Dr. Bawumia. Now that me am a party, no, I'm a panel. Akakofa and not na Ediabano. Sorry, Akakofa Muslim Jaban. I'll vote for him. But listen to me. This is where NDC will get a problem. In the northern region, Dr. Bawumia has already marketed himself in the northern region. And he's also a Muslim. So 2 Muslims will contest. Definitely, Haruna Idrisu will win the northern region because NPP has never won northern region. Presidential, the 5 northern regions. They have never won the northern region presidential. So it's likely that Haruna Idrisu will beat Dr. Bawumia in the northern region. But in 2020, okay, 3 northern regions in the 5 northern regions now. Now NPP for leading NDC 1 seat. In 31, no, then people were 16, NPP were 15. They said that it was a might of Dr. Bawumia that caused that. I'm telling you. So based on that they were getting closer. I don't think that Haruna Idrisu will beat Dr. Bawumia in the northern region. That's fine. Because per the records and the data, every election BIS since 1992, NPP lose the 5 northern regions. But they keep, closing the gap with the exception of 2024 elections. Okay. So Haruna Idrisu will beat Dr. Bawumia our northern region. But it wouldn't be a wide margin that I see because Dr. Bawumia had already marketed himself from 2008. NDCin 2028 near the corner. So it will be very hard. Say Some of the northern regions are almost, they sit on the fence, they analyze issues and ideologies before they vote. They will say that, okay, Haruna na Abayefa Koma Haruna. Some people also think that, okay, they are all Northerners, they are all Muslims. When they do Kabayen travel, so it can happen. It can happen. So the northern region, NDC will win. That's what I see it. It is mainly opinion. It was too far there. NDC will win it. But it wouldn't be huge margin. Then when you come to the southern part of the country, how Dr. Bawumia has marketed himself in the southern part of the country, the NDC, they will have a problem. Take it from me. Because the Christendom, certain part of the country, the chunk of the Christians, and the chunk of the Christians, Dr. Bawumia has already marketed himself in our Christian community. Oh, sorry them, or them penny come on, or Pentecost, or ICGC, the movers and shakers of Christendom. He moves with them. So they'll be rather warm to Dr. Bawumia than Haruna Akosua Serwaah, the southern part of the country, to appeal to the Christian community. And two, there are some pastors in this country, they were working against Dr. Bawumia because he's a Muslim. Not because he's a Northerner. They supported John Mahama because John Mahama is a Northerner, but John Mahama is a Northerner, but Omar despises Dr. Mahama. They worked against Dr. Bawumia because he's a Muslim. And these are people, they are still in the NDC. They are movers and shakers of this country when it comes to charismatic and all that. And a son confront that's what NDC. It will be very difficult for that people to sit down for Haruna Akosua to become a flag bearer. Because they are the same people fighting against Dr. Bawumia. But if they sit down, they don't talk anything. No man, you be Haruna Akosua be a flag bearer. There'll be a hypocrisy. But I'm telling you about fact that based on how they see their things, they wouldn't wish that Haruna Akosua becomes a flag bearer. I'm telling you. And Haruna Akosua be a flag bearer, Dr. Bawumia will beat him. Perme calculation, a better dinner. Better dinner. Be our person that kind of correct. But see the southern part of the country, Dr. Bawumia will beat him widely. And the Christian community, how Dr. Bawumia comports on home. He has done more than Haruna Akosua, unless he say be a case NDC NPP. All these things that I'm doing, you better trust so. You better trust me now, but you better 20 now so. You create me money, you have dating. You have dating. Now let's move to who else again. Okay. This is Mr. Johnson A.Serwaah. He served parliament for 12 good years and to inform you. When it comes to parliament, you can't party why general secretary, National Democratic Congress. And now, why chairman, National Democratic Congress. Today, and confessing or persuade president. That is what I've been hearing. And also, Papa Neto, I said thank you to. I said, Bob, this Fuano, but I said, or comforting now. People think that it is a campaign. And Johnson A.Serwaah is doing. It's a campaign now. Okay. It's a very strong candidate on the party of Duma. I said, you can tell the party of Duma. Take it from me. You can't party. See a elections, a quiet first one, yenya games, yenya antics, yenya say, when you party a Duma. But I don't see this man beating Dr. Bawumia. I'm telling you. Who the NDC here? The Dimatem, who the Mokosu ni Dimatem, no problem. And that will do. People see this man as a party person. Obi oye party a Duma. Obi onim party a Duma. They don't see him because listen, I have spoken with a lot of people, including NDC people. If they win the election with this man, they'll be happy. But they don't see 77 presidential image and Papa we see. Today, so what day Dr. Bawumia and General Mosquito Babejinoa, Massa, Mamon Dada, there's no way that Johnson A.Serwaah can beat Dr. Bawumia, who has marketed himself since 2008. This issue, I mean an issue, no. The only thing that can separate them for he can win. Johnson A.Serwaah can win. They say Ghana for wouldn't vote for personalities, but they will try to vote for parties. NDC be ya, the NPP be ya, the NPP for na dollar no kwa, NPP for kwa ma boy, o ba da Ghana so and ne kasi kaba from 15% and previous fuel and 15%. If the Ghanaians decide to vote for political parties, down there, honestly speaking, Dr. Bawumia will have a problem, will have a challenge. But see, the say presidential material. Then debates. Then to Chania, I'm telling you, marketing. Dr. Bawumia will beat. You better say Johnson Asiedu-Nketia. And I'm telling you by fact, say if NDC present Johnson Asiedu-Nketia, Dr. Bawumia will beat him. NDC people don't know. Most of them they know. We talk to them, they know that this man cannot stand Dr. Bawumia. I'm gonna catch you. Okay, so this is a player and very crucial. We'll come back and talk about it again. Okay, so Dr. Bawumia against Eric Opoku. Another danger for New Patriotic Party. You know the I'm told that NI before Kokoye Servibi ever an account candidate. If NDC to choose an account candidate, NI before National Intelligence Bureau for Kokoye Research. And I'm told that this man was leading. Report now, Mabontin. I'm not interested in that. I'm just giving information. Okay. This man was called Parliament for about 4 times or 5 times. Honorable Eric Opoku says 6 times or something. Now, when you Parliament Duma, many a day, when you Kasa, Babing, when you debate here, you make us a 24-hour economy. So when she has papa we order na two more, then confront tip project na se papa. It took honorable Eric Opoku or appeal or some major peace program setting the record straight. And one amount people understood the 24-hour economy, and nobody was talking ill against the 24-hour economy again. Now, Eric Opoku problem everybody say in the northern region, I believe that even if Dr. Bawumia are representing New Patriotic Party, whoever from the southern part of the country a contest here, still I'm sure that NDC will still win the northern region, the 5 northern regions, with the exception of northeast where Dr. Bawumia comes from, because ever since he became a flag bearer, he wins there, both internal politics and external one. So I believe that in the northern region, because per the records, Jeronis is not from northern region, but NDC won northern region. So if they bring Eric Opoku, I'm telling you about fact, say per the records, I say New Patriotic Party struggles to win the northern region. I'm telling you, Eric Opoku will win the northern region. The NDC will win the northern region. So the only thing that can save NPP is say Dr. Bawumia is from northern region. We're marketing on so many years our northern region. Dr. Bawumia should beat NDC, not Eric Opoku, but he should beat NDC in the northern region. But if see a control about say Eric Opoku to be winning northern region, people should go and sleep. NDC has won election. Because listen, when we are Christian, the debate of a software they will do it again. That is 1. And 2, in the religious balance, this man Oya Santini NDC presently an Ashanti candidate that Oya Hafuni. When you go to Ashanti region, before Ashanti Babeka and you know Ghana hono abe boba unitary state no. Now Ashanti Nkwadi no so before 1935. There were regions, Ashanti regions ewo. Your Atuma region, your Kwabre region, your Adanse region, your Fabium Central region, on and on and on. Your Amansia region, your Adanse region, your Asen region, and your Koru region, and your Ahaf region. So in 1930s, so in 1918, later part of 80s, and a Koru independence. I believe for the movie, Mampono, or independence, and then I sent for, and I'm told that they want to come back to Ashanti Kingdom, and on and on and on. So you realize that say they all Ashanti, but region and Akwako could baby. So from Ahapu Baptist in Ashanti, And why have regional minister was Ashanti region pay? So selling him in Ashanti region to disturb NPP in their stronghold, it wouldn't be a problem. Because when you're resident of Kumasi, we fear Kumasi. It wouldn't be a problem. That is one. Two, I have four. And now, the crew no free Sankor. Besides, why are regional minister? Our Bruno and a Bruno half that and a Bruno half neighbor. So this man can conquer the Bruno East Ahafu and disturb NPP in Ashanti region. Take it for joke. I'm telling you that the rest of the regions, you know, they'll be battle for it. The greater across the central region, blah, 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 blah. You win there, you fight and win there. But some key regions, if NPP win those regions, automatically they win the elections. This man can cause a havoc. Yes, he can cause serious havoc. Because the next elections, side deduction in Nadaba, it will be tribal, religion, all this stuff will count. The only thing Dr. Bawumia will have against this man, and he said, Dr. Bawumia, you're marketing a check. Maybe another Ghana for us. So, based on this, that is that. So, who else? Who else again? Eric Opoku is also making strides. Economy now is good now. How can we be food inflation? He's the one that made the food inflation from 21.00 to 6.6. Okay. Now no Opoku argument against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, former vice president, the current vice president. The question is simple. This woman has been on the ballot sheet before. This man has been on the ballot sheet before. This one has been on the ballot sheet before because file we are president now file presidential candidate now file was say vice your running mate your vice presidential candidate file kahubi mutini o file another naka. That is fantastic. It was say the presidential candidates and the running mates are all elected on the single ticket. So it tells you that it is only the presidential candidate to name the ballot sheet. But this man, a ballot sheet, obeyed them twice, 2020 and 2024. And now, currently is still running mate, vice president. You are about the election one. A be a better said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Atamel. The government, so we need flag bearer now. The government will allow her to start commissioning projects. No Koba, no Bani Eton, no commerce speech, ni ade. Atames did the same thing. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia did the same thing, but it did not work. It did not work. And the question the whole Ghana will be asking is, will Ghana be ready for a woman president? If the Ghana project to say, I think that the sitting vice president and against a former radio, Charlie. President Kofo beat Atamis in 2000. Atamis was a sitting president, sitting vice president. You get me? Dr. President Mahama beat President. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, because Dr. Bawumia was a vice president, but he was able to beat him. And we are told that no vice presidential candidate in this country has ever won election. For mini election in Ghana, we are vice president here. Cotton or winning election in Ghana that ABC that. So a bear dear mama make a cry. And now Muti, I know conference now. Nana John Mahama no your daughter John Mahama contested as the president. You sworn in your parliament, no your president on the 24th of July 2012. Or your president. You better also we keep doing the updates. The be the for beba. So by the time the NDC4 ever hits where and so we the flag bearer, you understand me? Okay, so who is next? And I just okay. This for the party for no penasel bruta. Party for me. This I did man JD. Julius Debra. omo penasem papa I'm telling you party for the penasem pa for him to win the flag bearer it wouldn't be a challenge for him me na me catch you it wouldn't be a challenge if say we give me kaseme peseme kwa it wouldn't be a problem for him at all but to become the president at the expense of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia I'll tell you something about it Nyame Aduma next week so that is that okay so the Kumasi project you know yeah the best fusion because I have taken my time to research now you say was a date in a project to be about Kumasi Asemba I'll take my time but you see my make some when I'm reading messages na me call last week over the weekend on the morning show me Kasembi and people antiase go for the dimatem near there but listen they say that it is only the fool that sees danger and ignores it. Adia bufu say etimi politics mu no ene na eye. Let's watch that video. And say na me kan no. Mo me question that video no just about 30 seconds. I'll come back and tell you something about Madam Samira Bawumia, Odo Broni and Akosua Serwaah. Watch this video. Watch it. Mami kasem we fache Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Asemi na me pesa meka. But yesu pedi yi a wo bre. Mutie. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. But there's something going on. If they think say it's on a low path, it will come back to hit him. Sa Odo Broni Akosua Serwaah issue no. O issue statement no you free. I'm telling you.
I don't want the far.
Odo Broni Akosua Serwaah issue that Lumba, the legal wife, and the Jordan Awo 6. Omo issue a Kumasi High Court. Ama akọ disadvantage Akosua Serwaah. It is all over the place. People, rumors, speculations, wide allegations. People peddle against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and then the wife. Say, Madam Samira Bawumia, Her Excellency, and they influence the judge, you know, Madam her lordship during the after. Amana pass ruling and no not disadvantage Akosua Serwaah. Ko shut them the dear pa and go food di man. Listen, you should not take this for a joke. Akosua Serwaah ba Ghana. Nipe puko shadow dere. Uko Kumasi airport and nipe ko shadow it is too easy. Jamaica watch us here. Ghana here 2 about with a 50+1 votes. Because of this issue, men told my Dr. Bawumia, a bit me a creative problem.
Okay.
Please. Any man we are the same. One more issue statement, no more trouble free. Because me, I believe, pass and I tried Dr. Bawumia say, sir, this kind of nonsense offer the whole for. Okay. So, right. Madam Samira Bawumia. All right. You tell us here about it. But the reason why I was doing this Amphibia politics on begin to meet the party composition and you don't take anything for a joke. Changing of name Accra Sports Stadium name from changing Dino Ababayano I have of Niger Sports Stadium it cost NPP in 2008 election and the certain part of Accra. They said that they asked President Kufuor to choose Nilayi. The President Kufuor bypassed Nilayi to name the stadium after Onija. Almost Onija no wakoja demudida. Which issues be to me mobile election. When I saw this and Kufuor publications, I saw a lot of publications on social media. I saw some videos on social media. I saw forums on social media. They were discussing our mother, Samira Bawumia, which I believe that they are wrong. Samira Bawumia has nothing to do with Samira Ekoso. So I said that look, in order, say Sadi will say become you should issue a statement or create something. A man conform. We say no, this nonsense. Me they interested in it too. That's simple like ABCD. Because it is only the fool that sees the danger and ignores it. But I'm rolling to you some of the messages. One of the forums. This one they are two TV. This one man. Say, I'm a strong NPP member, but with this issue at hand. If truly Samira has something to do with the verdict, then believe me, they will be in opposition till forever. 2. This Akosua Serwaah versus Odo Broni issue is very sensitive and can cause a lot of problems. Couples are fighting, others changing their strategies of dealing with each other. In fact, some of us who husband owns I couldn't do this. He said that he will vote for NDC. This one said because of the Efia Koto woman, no one will vote for NPP. Now, I say, as for me, I'm suspecting NDC leaders because of Honorable Asedin-Ketia, some of the party leaders going to DL's funeral and ignoring Dr. Bawumia's funeral. Also, they will blame Asedin-Ketia because Sadano aye lumba yi no Sadana ankasa na ye Dr. Bawumia yi okofodua but ono no ignore Dr. Bawumia yi no and okọ lumba yi no eko comfort Odo Broni to show Asedin-Ketia anymore. I will not vote for them because of how Mami Serwaah has been treated in its alleged Samira Bawumia's and Efia Koto contributed to that humiliating verdict from that Dorinda. 3. Samira Bawumia, she will be first lady in her 90s. Okay. We will say I'm NPP, but I'm voting NDC because Samira supporting Saiches. Team Legal Wife, we will decide the next president in Ghana in 2028. Me since 1996, I have been voting for NPP, but because of that singular act of Samira, never again. I'm a strong NPP member, but with this issue at hand, if truly Samira has something to do with it, then believe me, they will be in opposition. Oh no, my homete. Let me tell you something. Samira doesn't have time for this. Samira Bawumia wouldn't do this. It is a fear that I'm told. If you are controlling and call for I don't know. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows. Say if you are controlling, accuse you know. Say you say Asedin-Ketia and the question judges met to say and call for Canada. I don't know, and I don't believe it. But the fact of the matter is, since I deal with say Pamu, are you busy? A person who create flag bearer. No all company idea for. It is better to do something to keep this situation once and for all. Master, don't take this thing for a joke. That is the reason why I was talking, because I know this couple, Dr. Bawumia, Samira Bawumia, that they wouldn't do that. But if say some conversation will cause to social media to disadvantage the husband, that please, it's better that you issue statements to condemn it. Statement so that we can move on as a country, because this is a very sensitive issue and confuse good jam and confuse your yes some copy come we were bread the credit about copy you need fantin town Bobson Pamena bread I'm telling you, and you know and no look baby we are him or the bantamwas and no major party you need that and son of I don't know ever a look better connect create it please. The do how money and the money but message is a chow.